Today I want to share with you the number one key to living a more independent life.
Let's go.
Hi there, welcome. This is Coach Chris Wilson here in the Criticalbench compound. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I want to address the significance of the mind-muscle connection and how movement itself is what keeps this relationship strong. Action is what gets you going in life. And I have a great quote for this. The body will become better at whatever you do or don't do. If you don't move, your body will make you better at not moving. That's neuroscientist Daniel Wolpert. Movement is what keeps people young, strong, confident, and healthy. Sitting idle is not what the body wants or needs, especially as we age. And in a matter of just days, the body begins to break down, to weaken, and fall prey to atrophy and disease. It's through movement that study after study indicates that the brain is more stimulated and new neural pathways are created compared to just doing things like Sudoku and crossword puzzles. Movement of the body also positively affects digestion, circulation, metabolism, immune function, mood, and all other major processes of the body. I've purposely gone out of my way in past videos to express the importance of daily activity centered around balance-based movement. I hope my passion and desire to keep you moving literally jumps off the screen at you. The key for the aging population is not to sit and instead to move. With the key being to focus on doing new things, challenging things to keep the brain and body stimulated and learning new forms of exercise. Like for instance, taking things we do in a seated position all the time and then do them standing, which feels different, or vice versa. You need to think about the movement in a whole new way. And balancing ties right into this. Feeling secure, stable, and sure on your feet is overlooked and often taken for granted by most young people. Understandably so. But for a man or woman at any age who begins to doubt their steps in getting from point A to point B, life changes for them immediately. Simple tasks become stressful moments, and nothing about that helps your mental wellness. Going upstairs, downstairs, to the bathroom, to the car, or to the store, the list goes on and on. This mental shift is exactly what takes us from living life freely and on our terms to living with hesitation, fear, and relying on others to help facilitate the day-to-day. This is not what I want for you or what you deserve. Independence in life is something we long for from a very early age, to be able to do things on our own. Even children have a deep-rooted desire to be able to do things on their own and not always need help from mommy and daddy. To then lose that at a certain point in our lives as older adults has to be one of the hardest things to accept. I've seen with my own eyes what older men and women go through when their independence is stripped away. It's very hard on everyone, and both sides have to adapt to this new way of life. But there's one more concept that's applicable here and really drives home the point of living life on your terms, and that's the idea of compressed morbidity. What it means is that you live a very long, full, healthy life and substantially decrease that time at the end of your life where you'd be sick, unhealthy, or have disease. You're actually squeezing down that unpleasant period in your life and maximizing your healthy years. Dying at age 87 while hiking in the woods, doing something that you love from heart failure versus dying at home at the same age after spending 5 years in your chair or bedridden. There are many people who experience this compressed morbidity. People that achieve phenomenal physical fitness late in life, even if they weren't very active in their younger years, and just don't wake up one day or suddenly pass away in the midst of doing something that they love after a very healthy life with relatively little disease or illness. By the way, the actual definition of disease is ease, a disorder of structure or function in a human, a particular quality, habit, or disposition regarded as adversely affecting a person or group of people. Oxford Dictionary. So by minimizing that sick period in your life, when you die, it's just from old age, and oftentimes it's a sudden death, like in your sleep or while exercising. Your body just finally gives out at the mature age of 80, 90, 100, or beyond, versus living in a diseased state for years prior to death. Death is something everyone is afraid of, or at least thinks about from time to time. When am I going to die? How will it happen? Will my life still be enjoyable when I'm 76 years old? Will I be in a wheelchair or hospital bed? Or will I be physically active every day, enjoying my hobbies, playing with my grandchildren, and making the most of my time on this planet? We are all going to die. The real question becomes, how great can we make our lives from A to Z? Healthy aging pioneer James Fries maintains there is no one way to compress morbidity. He suggests everything in moderation except for physical activity, which he stresses as the key to delaying the onset of morbidity. And in my humble opinion, based on years of experience working with older adults, the number one way to fight off disease is movement of the body. And it doesn't have to be anything outrageous either. In fact, simple motions of the body, like what you will find in the pinned comment down below this video, is what will do the trick. So I encourage you to take a closer look at the Neuro-Balance Therapy program and how you can implement these routines safely and easily into your life. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave us a comment or question down below. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our Criticalbench YouTube channel for more content just like this. And we'll see you again in the next video.